Assalamu alaikum, ulama karam, Sheikhs of the Jafar World Federation President, my elders, brothers and sisters in Iman. Assalamu alaikum again. I was told it's Friday and I was told there's no time limit. So I hope you are rested and well hydrated in this warm weather. Why do I say hydrated? Today, on behalf of World Federation Aid, I would like once again to remind you one of the flagships that World Federation has been doing for the last 10 years. It's known as Ali Asghar Water Appeal. Hujjat and its stakeholders, and in particular, SJ team with their sportive activities, have been the backbone and part and parcel of the various projects of Ali Asghar Water Appeal, which I'll be speaking. My time is only 7 minutes and 59 seconds. So before I start, the starting point starts after the video clip. Can I request the audio-video team, please, to share the small video of about 48 seconds? Thank you.
Today, access to clean and safe water is still not available in every part of the world. 1 in 10 people don't have access to water.
We can't see the video.
A
Audio
child
video,
dies
please.
every 2 minutes due to
Can somebody at the
dirty
door
water.
tell them
Your
the video?
donation
Just shows the video machine is not hydrated enough. Okay, it's the heat, and we are sitting here nearly perspiring, and I'm wet under my armpits. Right, okay, I'm just being instructed that I can do something, but I thought, okay, again, what I'm going to talk about is not something new. Today, now, it's more pertinent than before. Water issues is not the poor man's problem. They thought water is scarce in India, Africa, underdeveloped countries. No. Lord and behold, it's approaching here. United Kingdom has got only 12% water this year, and the panic has set in. Imagine the areas or the countries where water seasons have failed year on end. It's the 4th year in Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya. There is no water. There is no food sources. Having said that, I can just prompt you and I say, okay, this is water. Believe you me, when you need it, you'd pay more than its worth weight in gold. I can vouch for that. When I was ill and I was in coma and when I was brought back to life, I was quenching for water. The water was there, but I couldn't drink it. Turn the coin. There are people who want the water, but there's no water. So Alhamdulillah, World Federation Aid and its partners have embarked and are doing various projects. I don't want tonight's 7 minutes to be wasted. So before that, I would say thank you profoundly. These 7 minutes is the most precious time you have given to me. You can't give it to God, you can't give it to your family, you can't do ibadat. That time you have given to me, and I'm very, very thankful. So I want to make sure that the message doesn't become something, he has spoken, what are you? No. Please take it with a heed. When I say water, 2/3 of our planet is water. 60% of our body is water. And from 2/3, that 60% is water, only 3% is fresh water. From the 3%, only 1.2% is accessible water that we use. So whenever you drink water, think water, use it wisely. So 1.2 is accessible. 1.8 we have to go and dig down in the water table. And some of that is in the glaciers in the southern and the northern tips of the globe, which is keeping the equilibrium. Imagine, close your eyes for a few seconds. Imagine you are in the plains of Arafah. I know majority of you have gone to Karbala and Hajj. And it's 50 degrees, 52 degrees. For 6, 8 hours in the tents in Arafat, you have experienced the thirst and the pang. Imagine if it's every day for a young child, 4 years, and it's 50 degrees, barefooted, no food, no shelter, no comfort. We had a heat wave 2 weeks ago. How long? 2 days. 3 days maximum. The government put red alert. People will die. Close your windows. Stay inside. Do that. Why I'm saying that is, be cognizant. We are very, very fortunate. Yesterday was 50 years ago when 40,000 Asians were expelled from Uganda. People have come here and we have made a good life of us. Let us not forget that we are the arms and hands and face of Allah. Allah has given us that opportunity. I will continue once I show this small video clip, please. Audio video team, once again, may I request you for assistance?
Today, access to clean and safe water is still not available in every part of the world. 1 in 10 people don't have access to water close to home. A child dies every 2 minutes due to dirty water. Your donations have been providing life-saving access to water for millions of people around the world. Help us give vulnerable communities access to water. Donate to our Ali Asghar Water Appeal today and help provide clean and safe water to families around the world.
Thank you very much. That video said it all. This is what I call a graveyard shift. I don't want to bore you with figures. Safdar Bhai is an actuarian. He would love me to throw figures around, but I'll just say that. I've said a few things. Okay, World Federation has done many projects, and this year, as we see, the water shortage is escalating. The population is expanding, and the water accessibility is shrinking. Alhamdulillah, last year with SJ, Stanmore Jaffrey, we did massive projects in Skardu. We did desalination plant in Gaza. And this year again, we have embarked on a big project in Handeni, Tanga. 22,000 people. I was there 3 weeks ago in Tanga, Handeni. 22,000 people do not have water to drink daily. They walk 5 to 6 kilometers to buy water. 20-liter tin at 1,750 shillings, and that's not clean. They earn 3,000 shillings a day, 1,750 shillings. Now, with the project Handeni, with our partners and World Federation Aid, this project should be completed by 15 September. Those 22,000 people will be able to get this water for 100 shilling as a token. So they don't feel an obligation that it's their right. Air, water is our right. However, we have seen the geopolitical situation, how the superpowers or other powers can press on other people and bring them to submission by depriving them water. You know the history. Having said of Handeni project, we've also embarked on a large desalination water project in Yemen, about $35,000. Another big project that SJ have taken on board for this year is in Zavoni, an area where there is absolutely nothing. 45,000 people walk up to 10 kilometers. Imagine if it was your mother, your sister, or your daughter who had to walk barefooted 50 degrees in search of something that is their right. What I'm telling you is just that we have a duty. You can support any organization, any charities doing work. We as Khojas, Stanmoreans, you have been very generous, very gracious, and you have supported all the projects. So I'll say one more project. I'll end so shortly. What is the why here today? Why am I standing here? Why are you listening to me here? All I can say is, on Rosa Masher, I'll tell Bibi, I was there, they were there, I've passed the message. We cry at the majlises when we hear Al-Atash, there is no water for the children in Karbala. So it's the same thing with other people. So I just imagine 200 million hours is lost daily by the girls and women searching water. 200 million hours daily. If you put it into context, that equates to $260 billion worth of productivity. Again, 200 million children don't go to school. They're out searching for water. So in end, what I'll just say is you have to think and see what is the why. Very briefly, I'll tell you. Some of you know, many of you know, probably the ulamas don't know. I was one of the first one who was intubated with COVID 2020 in March, and I was pronounced dead twice. But alhamdulillah, so my why is, I'm supposed to be here and telling you that there is some reason for everybody to be alive today here. And alhamdulillah, with your du'as and the medication and the doctors, I'm back to life. And the doctor who came to me in post-recovery, he asked me, Dr. Sumar, how do you feel to be alive? I just say, how do you feel to be thirsty? Okay. I said, I feel good. He said, I fought your corner. There were 4 doctors. They were about to switch off the ventilator so I could go away. He said, I fought for you. And I feel if somebody's given me that opportunity, I want to share that with you and give you an opportunity to do something. And his name was Mahdi, Dr. Mahdi. I'm Gulammehdi. And he was from Nishapur. Now that is not just a coincidence. There was a calling from the higher powers. I know there's so much I have to tell you, so I will just say think, serving, servitude, and khidmat. Last year, World Federation Aid in the Ali Asghar Appeal raised nearly 400,000 pounds, and we did lots of projects. And inshallah, I think we can reach to 500,000 target with your help. With that, I'll say thank you very much. And I'm sorry I have stretched I could continue talking. There's so much I want to say, but inshallah, next year. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Labbaik ya Hussein. Labbaik ya Hussein. Labbaik ya Hussein. Ahsan.